Hey there, it's Maria, Community Growth Lead here at Benable, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you about the List Optimize badge. So you may have already seen this badge on some of your lists. It'll look like this, and basically what that means is that the Benable algorithm has viewed your list as super high quality and will push it to be discovered more on Benable. So that means it'll be indexed in Google search results, Benable will rank it higher, and generally will send more traffic to it. So if you've already seen this badge, you'll notice when you click on it right here, it has a little bit more information. And then you can click down here, and this will open up a PowerPoint with all the different things that the algorithm looks for. I'll click on it just to show you, and we'll also link it below so you can always look at this. But let me go back to my profile. And if you haven't seen it yet and you're wondering how to make your lists get the badge, I'm going to teach you that in this video. So the first thing is making sure that your profile is totally customized, and that includes making sure you have a profile picture and having a good cover photo. You don't need one, but it does always look nice. And then this is super important, making sure you have a strong bio. So saying maybe a little bit more about what you're recommending, who you are, what would you want people to know about you if they're landing on your profile from elsewhere, like the Discover page. So now we'll look into my lists. So you'll see right here, these two lists are optimized, and so they have the badge. And the first thing you'll notice is I have lengthy, interesting list titles. So rather than just saying, SF Rex or just wine, I had a little bit more information, which will hopefully make people more interested in the list and want to click on it. So that's a super important thing. So for example, if you have a list with all your makeup recommendations, thinking of a more creative, catchy title so people click on your list and not just, all the other different makeup lists. So that's really important for getting the List Optimized badge. So now I'm going to click into this list. And the first thing you'll notice is I have a list description. And you saw before that also will appear on my profile and the Discover page. So a little bit more information before someone clicks into your list. And in your list description, you should make sure to explain a little bit more about what the list is going to be about, maybe what's on it, and perhaps why you're curating this list and why you're a good person to curate it. So for example, I used to live in the Bay Area, and I talk about that and the different types of recommendations I would have, like food, hiking, biking, art. So that's really important. And then the next thing is for longer lists, having sections, which organize and break up your list and make it a little bit more digestible. And you can also click to different sections too if you're looking to only see one section. And we do recommend, and the algorithm likes, lists that are longer than 12 recommendations. And when they are longer than 12, it really does help to have these different sections. And now we'll get into the descriptions below each section. You don't need to have these, but they are a great opportunity to add a little bit more of your voice, a little bit more of an explanation. So you can always add that. And now I'm going to get to one of the most important things on Benable generally is notes. So the whole great thing about Benable is knowing why someone's recommended something. And we talk to people about how it is kind of like a text from a friend or to a friend for why you're recommending something. So it can be short, brief, it can be pretty casual, but just why are you recommending something? And you'll see I have my notes here. They're a pretty good length. They have a little insider tip, for example, like get the s'mores cookie, or these are the best deli sandwiches. So the Benable algorithm looks for high quality notes that you've written and are a decent length. And the next thing that's super important for your list to earn the List Optimized badge is having high quality photos. So make sure when you're adding recommendations that the photos are high quality. And if the ones that show up aren't high quality, then you can either upload your own or choose other ones. So you can look and see I made sure to select really aesthetic photos. So my whole list looks nice. There's no broken photos, no missing photos, and it generally just looks pretty. And then the last kind of overall tip is make sure that whatever lists you're making are things you genuinely recommend. So for example, if you're making a fashion list, don't just put on items that you think are popular. Make sure it's things that you really recommend and that you can curate well. So the Bendable algorithm always looks for that too. But that is basically everything you need to know about the list optimization badge and how to get it. And if you ever have any questions and need help, anything like that, we have this little chat box down here. So feel free to chat in there, and happy list building.